Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be reviewing an indie brand eyeshadow palette, and that eyeshadow palette is by the Alter Ego makeup brand, and this is their Goddess palette. So Alter Ego got in touch with me and asked if they could send this palette to me so that I could review it, and of course I said yes, send that little bitch over. This palette costs $16. Alter Ego are a LA based cosmetics brand. I've had a little bit of a look through their website. I've kind of noticed that a lot of their makeup appears to be kind of heavily influenced by other more, I don't want to say like popular brands, because I feel like that sounds like I am kind of insulting them, and I'm definitely not doing that. A lot of their makeup did seem to be inspired by other more well-known makeup. I don't know, guys. I feel like I've already just insulted them. But anyway, so this is what the inside of the Goddess palette looks like. It's an extremely cool toned palette. It kind of just reminds me a little bit of the Gemini palette by Melt, but it's kind of not as green as that palette. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll probably know that I'm a huge fan of cooler toned eyeshadows. I'm always happy when I see a cool toned eyeshadow palette, because I just don't feel like we get them a lot, because I feel like the majority of people do prefer like warmer tones, but I'm really appreciative of this. When I first kind of received this palette, the main thing that kind of stuck out to me before I'd even kind of opened her up was how heavy she is. I don't think that any of my other eyeshadow palettes weigh quite as much as this one. I think I'm just going to switch out my weights for this, and just like, just incorporate this into my workout. Maybe as I'm doing my makeup, we could do a workout at the same time. I can already feel like my biceps are burning, so I think that's a plan, like really. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's a kind of matte black, and it has that same kind of, like almost like velvet feel. I say velvet, I don't mean velvet, maybe like suede. That feel that NARS packaging has, it just feels really expensive. You've got all of the eyeshadow names on the back. It is a cruelty-free palette, and as I said, this is an LA based brand, and the palette is actually made in Los Angeles. Oh no, it's not, I'm lying, sorry, it's not. It's an LA based brand, but the product is produced in People's Republic of China. I do notice as well that the shelf life on this palette is only 12 months, and to me that seems like no time, but I don't know if maybe our other palette shelf life, no. So I've just picked up at random a Zoeva palette, and this one is 36 months. Let me try an ABH. Oh my god, what? Oh my gosh, I never knew that. So the ABH Modern Renaissance palette has a shelf life of 6 months for a fucking eyeshadow palette. Like, I never knew that. Like, I've had this palette for about 18 months now. Oh my gosh. I wondered why, like, when I use this palette, I do get sore eyes. Oh my gosh. So should this go in the bin now? Because that's really sad. Oh, yeah, it doesn't smell too good. Holy shit. Like, I didn't realise that. So this is going to have to go in the bin, because honestly, like, my eyes were feeling sore when I used it. Oh my gosh, I'm one palette down today, but hey, one palette up. So I really want to just like go through every single one of my palettes now and just like see what the actual like, shelf life is. But I know that probably is not going to make the most entertaining of videos, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do some swatches of this palette so that you can see what kind of shades we may be expecting, and then I'm just going to jump straight in to doing some kind of cool toned eye look. So let's do the fucking swatches right now. So overall, I did feel like this palette swatched okay. I didn't feel like the eyeshadows were as creamy or as smooth as I've experienced with other palettes, but I mean, who cares? I mean, you're not judging a palette based on how it feels, are you, at the end of the day? I thought that the shimmers were beautiful. However, they did feel quite like rough. You know, when you kind of dipped your finger in there, they had kind of, I don't know, I'm probably over exaggerating here, but a bit of a gritty, rough, dry feel. However, on the skin, I think they look beautiful once they're kind of swatched. Anyway, without any further ado, we're going to move on to the eyeshadow look today. So I am going, oh, I've not done anything. Oh, holy shit. I think I'm going to actually go ahead and put some foundation on, and I'll just like put a little bit on my eyelids as well. And yeah, I'll be back then and we can actually get stuck in. Like, I completely forgot, guys. Like, feck my life right now. I mean, really. Okay, so I've done my base now, and I think I over bronzed, but it's a sunny day here. So, I mean, we're just going to go with it. I can't say I don't like it. So to begin the look today, I'm going to start with this shade here, which is called Nera. I do notice that a lot of these, I think all of them actually, all of the shade names are Greek names. It's the Goddess palette based on all the Greek goddesses. Oh my gosh, like literally someone give me an award right now. I should be a detective, just detecting things up in here, like really, guys. Oh, we do have a mirror as well. So, oh, just peeling it off. Oh yes, what a moment. Oh my gosh, this mirror is good. A little bit too good. I'm now thinking that I have over bronze, but it's fine. We'll live with it. So anyway, I'm going to go in with this here, a shade. And we're just going to like pop that. Oh, nice. I'm liking this. Yes. Oh, guys, I like it. I'm just kind of popping this in my crease. I don't know if I like this brush. I've never used this brush before. And, you know, sometimes, like, I don't know, with unfamiliar brushes, it takes you a while to become, like, familiar with them. Like, I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Do you know what? This shade is actually really nice, though. Because it was one of the lighter, like, I was going to say one of the lighter brown shades, because let's face it, we have a lot. I wasn't sure if it was going to really show up, but like I can really see it. So it's giving me a lot of confidence in the deeper brown shades, of which we have many, if I've not mentioned that already. Blending out really nicely. Yes, bitch, yes. I think I'm liking this brush, guys. Just in case you were wondering, I'm thinking I like it. Okay, so I'm just adding a little tiny bit more. I feel like we can move on, but this is a really beautiful brown shade. Okay, bitch, yes. Look at that. And this is the lightest brown shade, if I've not mentioned that before. So next, I'm going to go in with the darkest brown shade, because I am intrigued. Oh, do you know what? Shit, guys. Shit. And yes, I did almost knock my camera over. But look, I didn't realise. Like, these two brown shades look so similar. This one and this one, that I was just using them both. Okay, so this is my little makeup brush bag, and I often keep this on the bench downstairs, and I kept noticing that, like, it's got this strap, and the strap would always be like on, and I would think, why is that strap always, I don't mean on, I mean plugged in? Is that a thing? I don't know, but I would always think, how, like, who keeps plugging this in? Because I never plug it in. I prefer it to be hanging freely down, because then you've got easy access to the palette. But I was thinking, what's going on? Who is putting this in? And then one day I happened to see Alex doing it. Alex, for some reason, is obsessed with this belt bit just being in. Oh my gosh, can you believe it, guys? Anyway, that's something nobody cares about. But anyway, okay, stop with the phone, please. Just stop. I'm not interested in these emails. I just don't fucking care right now, okay? I'm not in work, so I don't care to receive emails, and I know that's what's happening. Anyway, guys, okay, so I'm going to get my little tiny brush here, and I'm going to go into this darkest brown shade, popping that over here in the outer vagina. I mean, so far, I really can't knock the pigmentation on these shades. They really are just bringing it all to town today. Blend this out. I want to go back to the days when my eyelid did not insist on moving with the brush. Do you know what I mean? I want to have like a nice taut, stable eyelid, but like, look at it, it just fucking moves. Or I wish I had another hand that I could use to like go like this, you know, like makeup artists do, to just kind of keep the fucking eye in place. Is there a surgery that you could get to, you know, give yourself like a taut eyelid? Like, could they just tighten it? I just don't know. But if there is a surgery, I want it. Does that look a bit patchy to you? Or am I just like, am I imagining it? I'm just going to pack a little bit more of this shadow on. And then I'm just going to like blend. At least my eyelid is getting a workout, you know, every time I apply makeup, because it just insists on moving so much. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go back into that brown shade. And I'm just taking it underneath my eye, using the same brush because I'm just so lazy. Okay, so wow, we went grunge today. Probably shouldn't have used this brush, but anyway guys, so next we are going to go into a little bit of this kind of, what would you call it? I mean, I don't know even if it's green or blue. I'd probably say like a blue matte shade, but it's a beautiful shade of blue, but it does almost have like bits of green in it. I'm a bit bored with this palette, honestly guys. I'm gonna just throw it out there. I don't know, I love a good cool tone palette, but I don't know, I'm feeling like there's not a lot of options here. You've either got brown or you've got the shade which you don't know is green or blue, and there's nothing else. There's no other options with this palette. I feel like unless you really love this palette, you would get a bit bored with it maybe. Like, so far the formula is, I mean, I have no complaints. So next we're going to go in with a shimmer. I don't know whether to go like shimmery blue or shimmery like goldy green, but I'm going to go with the blue because, I don't know, I just feel like, let's try it. And she looks beautiful. So I'm just going to use my fingers just to apply. Oh my gosh, she is beautiful. She is a gorgina. And don't forget, like, I've not used a wet finger or anything at this point. And look, oh my gosh, she looks so gorgeous. And she really complements the darkest brown shade. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Oh, yes, bitch, yes. Oh, she's so gorgeous. And she has a beautiful kind of glittery look. Like, she's definitely got lots of little glitters in there. I don't know how well you can see that, but she's gorgeous. I didn't even need to use a wet brush, but I'm fucking going to, because I just want to take it to the extreme, like every single time. Okay, so I've got my little tiny brush and I'm going to go back in. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the shimmer. The rest of the palette, like at this point, I'm not hugely excited about. But I really like this shimmer. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so there we go. I feel like it looks great still, but I feel like it just looks great on its own. Like, this shadow don't need no wet brush. It don't need it. It says no. I'm quite fine on my own, thank you. I mean, really. Okay, so guys, I'm going to just do a little bit of a shimmer in the inner corner. Do you know what? I know I feel like I say this a lot, but I feel like we got to this look really, really quickly because the eyeshadows did actually blend out beautifully. I am going to go in a minute and put a little bit of this beautiful shade. Do you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to just tell you that in a minute. I was going to go in with Pandora, but like I'm actually going to go in with this shade here, and I'm just going to like pop that in my inner vagina. It's not doing it for me. I'm going to go in with Pandora. Oh my gosh, I kind of knew when I said, oh no, I'm not going in with Pandora. I feel like there was a part of me that knew I would be going in with Pandora. Oh, do you know what? Pandora's not bringing it home for Mummy today. So we're going to go in with Cassandra. I mean, really, all of these Greek goddess hoes. I don't mean that badly, by the way, guys. Okay, so there we go. A beautiful. I am going to just bring that under my eye a little bit, and I'm going to actually get a little bit of Cassandra. Was that how I used? I don't know why. I don't feel like I've said the word Cassandra before. Oh, who the fuck is calling? Hey, Damien.
Hello.
Hello. I'm good. Are you? Oh my gosh. So I took a call and I left the camera recording the whole time, which that's great. Great stuff. Anyway, I did go ahead and I put a little bit of this Cassandra shade just underneath my brow. It definitely has a kind of green gold duochrome look to it, which I really like actually, although if I knew that I maybe would not have put it under my brow, but it's fine, guys. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do the other eye, and I'm going to be back. I may also just put this, oh, I love this shimmer even more now than I did the first time I applied it, but I think I'm going to just spread that out over the entire lid just to I just think it would look more sensational. And I'm doing it. Oh, by the way, Coat Hanger's back. I know you've missed him. He wanted to, you know, be part of the video today, so he's here. Oh yes, all hail him. I mean, really, guys. Okay. Anyway. Oh, ouch, I just kicked something. Okay, so I am back with the finished look. I really like the look that I've created today without sounding like I'm tooting my own trumpet. I really love this kind of blue glittery shimmer coupled with the cool toned brown. I thought that we got to this so quickly, which is testament to how pigmented and easy to blend these eyeshadows are. Like, it didn't take ages, you know, in terms of like, you know, kind of having to really like build up the shades. It just happened, like it happened so quickly. So in terms of the formula of this palette, I am very impressed indeed. Glance, like I really was attracted to the shades in this palette, and I still am. Like, I still think it's a beautiful, unique eyeshadow palette, and I think if you like cool tones, then you would definitely be kind of attracted to this palette. However, for me, I feel like I'm probably not going to be reaching for this palette all the time. I just feel like it's maybe not the most versatile of all of the palettes in the world, just because you've got so many of these kind of cool brown shades, and then even the shimmers. I mean, some of them do have like interesting duochrome kind of shifts. Like Cassandra, you've got a beautiful kind of green gold, and I can even see little bits of like almost like a rose gold as well. Like I can see pink popping through, which I didn't really notice, you know, on the underbrow. I think the palette's beautiful. I just don't think that you're going to get a huge variety of looks with this palette. However, saying that, I feel bad knocking it in any way, because the formula, considering the palette is $16, which works out to being about £13, I think the formula is really good considering the price that you're paying for it. So oh, she's choking on her own spit. Oh, based on this palette, I would definitely be more interested to try out some more alter ego makeup products. I would definitely recommend this palette to anyone that takes a look at it and thinks, yes, that's right up my street. Like, I definitely don't think you will be disappointed at all, but it just wasn't as I don't know, I just think I was looking for a little bit more, like maybe like a different angle to take a look. Maybe if they had like, you know, like more of like an orange matte in there, or even a, you know, a kind of camel green matte, just something other than brown. Saying that, I think, you know, if you were to pick up this palette, you would think firstly, holy shit, it's heavy, and then you would think, holy shit, it feels expensive, and then you would look inside and you would think, holy shit, she looks sexy as hell. So anyway, guys, I like the palette. I would recommend the palette. It was just that slight thing with the, you know, the lack of like different kind of shades. I just think when they were designing the palette, they thought, we need a brown, and then someone else put their hand up and said, yes, but we need another brown, and then someone else put their hand up, yes, but we need another slightly less green tone brown. Anyway guys, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Alter Ego Makeup for sending me this palette so that I could review it. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, once again choking on my own spit. But okay, so I've just edited this video, and as I was editing it, I was looking at how those brown matte shades were blending, how that beautiful blue shimmer was looking, just taking center stage, and then the inner corner duochrome Cassandra, she's fabulous. And I was just thinking, oh my gosh, Anwen, the look, like, I'm not again tooting my own horn, but the look, extravaganza. I mean, I was thinking it's an extravaganza. And do you know what? I think I gave the palette a bit of a hard time. I was being a little bit sassy, a sassy little fecker. And do you know what? I want to say the quality of these eyeshadows is exceptional. The quality of the actual feel of the palette feels so high-end. I don't know what high-end feels like because I don't have any high-end makeup, but, well, I have some, but not a lot. It feels like a Pat fucking McGrath or a Natasha fucking Denona. Like, yes, bitch, yes. So I just wanted to say, do you know what? I was being sassy, giving the palette a little bit of a hard time, and in hindsight, like, I think I love the palette. Like, I think I do. But anyway, guys, this is the beauty room, still not finished, because I've got these shelves here that I need to put up, and also I've got more shelves. Like, I got a feck load of shelves. Honey's is not happy about it because he has to get his drill out, and Spirit Level, he's not happy about it. But yeah, so the room is still not finished. I mean, really, guys. But anyway, I've got an itchy thigh. Like, why is it itching right now? I think that this is actually the last video that I'm putting up in the old filming space, and now I'm in my box room, otherwise known as the beauty studio. So yeah, I think that this is like, oh my gosh, is it? Oh, I don't know why I looked at my computer expecting it to give me an answer like, yes, I went, yes, this is the last one. But yeah, so, oh my gosh, we had a great time in the old beauty room, didn't we? That was my bedroom. I mean, really, guys. But anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one in my new beauty room. I mean, really, guys. Okay, bye.